All right, guys. Whoops. There it goes. Okay. Good. I got good sound now. Good. I'm going to share this links here in a second because nobody's watching right now. So let me share the links real quick. I was trying to share them earlier than this, but everything was freezing up on me when I was got everything set up. So give me a second here while I share links here. Sorry, it's going to take me a little extra to get this started. How I clean up a page. Sorry, guys. Again, really sorry about this. It was supposed to go faster than this. I'm trying to set this up for 15 minutes, but my computer is notoriously slow with Flash, and Google is absolutely passionately in love with Flash. So it's taking a little while to get it all set up. Anyway, my name is Jason. Enos. You can see my Photoshop and how it's kind of set up right now. It is just going to sit there for a second. I'm sorry. I got to load up a picture first. I'm typing. I'm going to demo how I clean up a comic page. And of course, particularly my computer freezes on me. Comic page. Moving blue pencil. Live. And then I'll paste that link. And I'll put Trixie Dynamite on that. Link Trixie Dynamite to that. There we go. Trixie Dynamite comic page. There we go. And I will quickly tweet that. Wow, I do have to tweet it too. It's going to take like 5 minutes to do this, so I don't know how many live viewers I'll actually get in the time it takes me to actually get this all tweeted out. I need to go to bed. Oh, that's right, I'm in my page. I need to get to my own page and share that. Go to my own live feed. And share this on ECV. This is the boring part of the boring part of the entire videos is this part, which is the sharing and the linking. I need to do this in advance, but the problem is I'm so bad about keeping a schedule that I would never get it started on time. I mean, here I said I was going to start at 8:30, and it's 8:33 now, and I'm not anywhere near ready to be broadcasting. And I got one more step to do. I got to share this to Trixie. Can I do it? No, I already linked Trixie. That's right. I need to share this to Alice in Zombieland. Oops. In a group on my own timeline. In a group on a page I manage. Switch that to Alice in Zombieland. Share it there. And I need to Twitter it. And then we'll be good. Because I think Ben will be able to see it through the various feeds I've tagged with Trixie. Anyway, I mean, this will have a legacy video in any case that will exist. I'm really sorry, guys. I was hoping to have all this stuff done, but my computer freezes up horribly. I might go ahead and edit some of it out. I'll actually delete that tweet. I'm so sorry. Let me go ahead and load up the page while I'm talking about it. I'm going to see if I can open with Photoshop Creative Suite 6. This should load up the page. All right. How I remove blue pencil. I was hoping to have all this done. I feel so stupid. And then it'll be done. I'm still waiting to see if it loads the Trixie page up. Anything Flash related. That's why I hooked up to the since I went to the desktop. And yeah, I gotta tweet that real quick. Man, everything's freezing up. Jeez, I'm gonna probably edit this video if I can. It is freezing. Everything's freezing up. I don't know if I can do this demo right now, guys. I'm sorry. This one, it's like, it is frozen solid. I'm going to have to scrap it. I'm sorry. Froze up. I don't have the page loaded. It is just a nightmare. It's like sitting there spinning and doing nothing. There, well, it finally loaded the page. That's the bright spot. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'll edit the video to remove all this other chatter. But anyway, my name is Jason Enos. If I do edit this video, this is going to be a live demo of how I remove blue pencil from a comic book page. And it froze up again. And I am waiting. There it goes. Anyway, this is my name is Jason Enos. I'm going to do a live demo of how I remove the blue ink, the blue pencil from a comic book page that I've inked. If I can get this to all load. I mean, I expected. Give me a minute, guys. I'm sorry. It's not responding. It's froze up solid. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I really am trying. This is a new experiment. I thought it would go a lot smoother than it did, and it's froze up solid. You can see the page I've inked anyway, so that's the good thing. I'm going to see if I can strip away anything that's going to be slowing down my computer as much as I can, so that I can get this to load Photoshop. I keep going to the wrong Photoshop page. I keep clicking on the actual, like the live feed. Here we go. There it goes. It's going to take a little extra seconds for it to kind of catch up. There we go. There we go. Now we're working. It's going to take a minute for it to all feed through. The procedure is actually remarkably fast. Let me show you. This is a full color scan. And as you can see, there's all the little blue pencil dots from the original blue pencil scan. Now what I do is I go ahead and go to my eyedropper tool. And I get as dark as I can get. Like I said, this process can be so fast. Like, see where these darkest parts are right there? I click that and try to grab that with the eyedropper tool. Come down here, create a new layer. Usually the preferred method is to take the lasso tool and select a bunch of stuff. But then for me, I always miss little tiny dots here and there, or it catches stuff that like in the gray areas where it's not supposed to be caught, stuff like that, and it's just very annoying. I wind up losing more of the inks than I do of the actual blue pencil. What I do is I do this. I create a new layer with the color I select as dark as I can get it. Do a gradient fill, just a regular drop fill, and I take that color I've selected as dark as I can go, and I go ahead and fill that in the next layer above it. Then I switch that layer's blending to divide once it loads. Wish there was a shortcut key to set the thing to divide. There it goes. There's divide. Now what it's going to do is it's basically turning everything it's basically like putting a transparency over something and then making the transparency white. As you can see, it's kind of got everything's got this yellowish blue cast. Let me zoom out. I mean yellowish blue. I'm sorry, yellowish brown kind of cast. That's because I've stripped even away the blue from the inks, but the thing is the blue pencil is the only thing that's truly blue. So the ink left behind a trace of yellowish brown. So now I take a new layer, hue saturation, of course, and I drop that down to completely desaturize. So now I've got a black and white. It's just a little bit like light gray. Of course, you correct that with levels. Pull that up. And then all you really got now is just what the inks are. No blue pencil anywhere. All the blue pencil's gone. You've got retained all the grays and all the blacks. Maybe a little bit too much of the grays and blacks from the original blue pencil. There we go. See all the blacks I got in the pucker knot are now fully rich and black. You see, and then now you're done. No selection, no lasso tool, nothing. It's just three. I'll go over the layers again. That's your pencil scan. You make a blue pencil, a divide layer that's the same color as the blue pencil, the darkest part of the blue pencil. It's not quite dark enough. You go back and you turn the layer off, find the darkest pixels, if there's still pixels remaining, and you reselect it. I did a pretty good job picking the darkest pixels because see how that all in the mushroom are gone? Right here in the mushroom, that's all gone. Then desaturate it so it's just grays again, and then make it darker again. And sometimes there's little pixel dots you can see that are left behind. And I think that's because the printer leaves behind little magenta dots and yellow dots for unknown reasons. What you can do, and that's because it's part of the footprint of the. Take it up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, you can take it up and remove those dots. There you go. And now you've just got the layers of just. Yeah, so you're losing a little bit of that. Well, you won't be able to see it in a distance anyway. That's the good thing. The problem is modern printers put these little tiny yellow and red dots on there so they can identify what, you can kind of see them maybe. These little speckles here. That's just so it can identify what print it was printed on. And if I really wanted to, simple step to remove that is go back to here and find one of those little magenta dots. Do the same thing we did before. Take a magenta dots. Click on that, gradient fill level, and now just divide those out too. Remove the blue, grays, blacks. Although I think I probably can knock the black down a little bit more. I stripped away the magenta. Yeah, there we go. It's just there's this little, at least behind like a fingerprint of little tiny reds, little magentas and yellow dots. But see now you can't even see it anymore. Yeah, you can't see it. That's good. So now all you've got left is just your inks. Then all I have to do is go, of course, layer, flatten image. And then I just set it to grayscale, so it's a smaller file. But that way you don't have to do all this lasso tool or removal stuff. It's done, you know. You've got a black and white file that just leaves behind as much of the inks as possible and takes away as much of the blue as possible. It's just annoying that the printer I use puts those little dots on there because I wish it couldn't, but it's a forensics thing, and I don't know how to turn it off. But there you go. And set it to grayscale, and it's going to be a much smaller file now, even at 600. I scanned it at 600 DPI, by the way, so this is all working at 600 DPI. That's why it's super slow. I mean, this is 40% zoom, and that right there is, I'm sorry, that's 50% zoom. I'm sorry. That's 100% zoom. And I only need to deliver the files at 300, but I figure it's good practice to go bigger so I can obviously go back a couple degrees and still look good. That's how I do it. Keeps it simple. I mean, the only thing that slowed me down was the fact that I'm broadcasting live too, so that took me a little bit of time. And I'm going to try to trim the video for all that time where I had to sit there and go, oh, all this other stuff. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate it.